I guess Bernie had went and got his he did his wedding in Russia after the Soviet government collapsed, and I guess folks want to use it against him. I don't see it like that. I don't see what he did as a communist thing. I think you have some people who want to remain at war all the time. There's a book called The Forever War, and that's how some people are. They forget why I went to war in the first place, and they just want to remain at war, and their grandchildren be fighting a war. And Bernie's like, no, there's good things about Russia. There's bad things about Russia. I really think that if they try to double down on this, call him a socialist, call him a commie, it will backfire. Because then he's going to say, yeah, I am, and here's what I have to offer. You see what I'm saying? I think that's because a lot of people are ignorant. They are. They don't know what socialism is. They don't know what this stuff is. And if you constantly beat them over the head with this, a lot of them are going to eventually wind up looking and finding out what is socialism. This makes sense. I think that'll hurt him. I think that Trump should be careful with that. And he's not going to be. Trump's going to bundle. He's going to bumble right into that shit. Because that's what he is. He's out of he's out of reality with most people. He's just completely out of touch with reality, and just for he's talking to supporters, not talking to me. Like I said, when I heard that about him going to Russia, I mean, I thought it was interesting. That's obviously very exotic. I would do something like that. Got some very beautiful areas in Russia, very, very beautiful places in Eastern Europe. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do that if I had the chance to. I don't see anything wrong with what he did. And I think that whole logic is like a 1970s, 1980s, this Soviet fear, Sputniks flying overhead, and duck and cover. That's for those kind of people to be scared. But for the average man out here trying to pay their rent and stuff like that ain't gonna cut it, man. This isn't the same country you had back in the 50s, okay? If you try to use those tactics, it's going to hurt you. You're going to get snagged. Because all it's going to do is bring attention to what Bernie has to offer. See my point? And that's the danger. But like I said, I hope Trump continues doing this. I really do. Peace.